have to have an apron in this big pile of laundry. I just have to. Aha, I do. Well, hello friends, welcome back to Shesinherapron. Welcome back to another Laundro-Chat. All right, it has been a busy morning. I have been working on freezer meals for you, filming freezer meals. I have one meal in the oven that we're having tonight for dinner. And now I'm folding laundry. Jump in, let's start chatting. If you have laundry, grab yours and let's fold and hang and do this together. We only have a short amount of time. It's 3:08. Dinner gets out of the oven in 33 minutes. I have a timer on my phone and the kids get out of school at 3:30 and I'm gonna be picking them up from the bus stop because it is raining. So, but I think we have plenty of time to chat. I could just lose track of time very easily. So you guys, did you see? Have you heard? It's pretty big. Huge. Well, in my world, it's huge. Shesinherapron has hit 200,000 subscribers. What? Oh my word, you guys. Thank you so much. This is insane. I love sharing with all of you. It's crazy. Look at that, Shaylee. Thank you, friends. We love you. That is nuts. Now, when I hit 100 and got the silver play button, YouTube gives you a silver play button. It's really cool when you surpass 100,000. And I thought that was bananas. And here we are at 200,000, you guys. Thank you so much for clicking the subscribe button and being a part of the fun. Really appreciate every one of you. Thank you, thank you. Every comment, every wonderful, sweet comment, every rude comment, all of it helps my family. So thank you. I really appreciate it. I just can't believe it. And a lot of you have been with me from the beginning and it's so cool. And I get excited when I see your comments. I've said that to a few of you, and like, seriously, when I see your comments, I'm like, hey friend, because I get to know your picture and your name and what's going on in your life, and it's so cool. I love it. All right, so thank you very much. Oh, I made a cake. I made a cake last night, nothing special. I honestly thought it would take me till, I made the goal on Monday, and I thought it would take me to Sunday to get to 200. And it came quicker. It came Tuesday, the next day, and I couldn't believe it. So I made a Betty Crocker box cake. It was delicious. Kids were excited. I was excited to make it. So that was our dessert last night. Okay, so I put on Instagram, if you don't follow me, and I think it might have been linked to Facebook. So these questions mainly came from the breakfast freezer meal video, because you guys had a lot of questions and things. So why do you use a skillet instead of the stovetop? Well, I finally realized that my skillet still works after all these years. It was stored in the food room forever. And it's easier to film with. It's easier to just have on the counter and film for you guys. So I think you're going to see a lot more videos with me using the skillet because of, like, just filming. It looks better. It's just easier because you can't see, not like my old house. I can, but it's, putting the camera near the stove in this new house it's the angle, the lighting, bleh. I mean, I'm still gonna do it, but it's easier on the skillet, and I liked how it looked. So you're gonna see a lot more of that. One question is, why don't you just make a fresh cooked breakfast every morning? You aren't busy enough not to. Girl, Missy, please. We're all busy, okay? We're all busy. Do my kids eat a frozen breakfast every morning? No. These are there for your convenience when life gets bananas. And in the Hughes home, life gets bananas. So in the mornings, when you are rushing out the door to get to work, along with your kids and your husband or whoever, Having something already prepared that you could just heat up saves time. Could you go to the store and buy the same exact thing in the freezer? Absolutely. Is this way cheaper than buying it that way? Absolutely. So one, it saves you time and it saves you money. I work from home, okay? And I'm blessed to be able to, and I know this, okay? I'm very aware and I'm so thankful, so thankful. So we're all busy and I will create something for my family to be able to make this process go smoother. So if you are able to make and whip up, not just Missy, any of you, if you are all able to make a fresh breakfast for your family in the morning, hats off to you. I applaud you. Do I make pancakes and French toast and different things in the mornings for my kids on different days? Yeah, I do. Sure I do. Is it easier just to go in the freezer and grab something that was already made? I like it that way. What other kind of breads can you do French toast with? Anything. Honestly. If you have leftover hamburger or hot dog buns, do it. Do it. Anything you have left over, any bread that's about to go bad, make French toast with it. Yep. My favorite is the Texas toast though, because it's really thick. So good. How do you freezer meals don't have ice over them? Oh, I see what you're saying. I just seal up the bags really good every time we open them. Like right now, like because the kids are opening and closing the French toast bag in the freezer right now, they get a little ice crystals on them. But seriously, that bag is like pretty much done. Like these meals are only supposed to last you at least a week or two. Because of freezer burn, and my kids are flying through them, so they're just so yummy. So yeah, but they don't last long. I wouldn't recommend doing them for months, like to have in your freezer for months. It's supposed to be like for the month or the weeks ahead. What is your least favorite meal to make and your favorite? I love my friend Jana's roast. I've shared this about a zillion times on the channel. I love it. And I do have a video on this. It's a roast, any roast. My favorite is chuck, but if I do chuck, I need at least 2 roasts. In fact, we've pretty much graduated to a 2 roast family. A chuck roast does not feed us all. So it's a roast, and you mix with a ½ cup of water, brown gravy packet. If you have the big jar of brown gravy like I do, it's 3 tablespoons. And then what is it? And then 3 tablespoons of a ranch mix, or you can use a packet of ranch dressing. An Italian seasoning, a packet of Italian, like zesty Italian seasoning that you use to make like a dressing. Mix that all together with a ½ cup of water, pour it over your roast. Oh god, so good. Yeah, my least favorite thing to make, I'm in love with our sweet and sour chicken, but it is a process. That I don't like to make, but once we're eating it, I'm so glad we did. I do have a video of the recipe down below. It is so worth it, but I don't make it as often, one, because there's a lot of sugar. I'm trying to figure out how to cut the sugar out in it or down, but it's just so time consuming. Do you think you could heat the French toast in a toaster? Absolutely. It gets crunchy on the outside. Oh yeah. Yep. We do microwave or the toaster. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm sorry. This lighting is horrible. Do the pancakes or French toast sticks together in the freezer? Can you take out just one? Yeah, it doesn't stick. I've noticed for me, they don't stick. I used to put wax paper, and then I tried it one time without it, and I've never had a problem with it sticking. The best thing to do is let it completely cool and put them in. I mean, you could flash freeze them if you want, but I honestly never noticed a problem. Got that for Christmas from Kelly. Love it. What is your best tip for someone just starting freezer meals? Try a couple at a time. Freeze a few things at a time. Like, if you're cooking dinner, double the meal and freeze it. Like, start slow. Don't, like, there's so many amazing pins on Pinterest of, you know, 30 meals in an hour, or, you know, I don't know, something like that. And there's some awesome websites, and oh, they just get you going. But if you've never done it before like that, it could be very overwhelming and you'll never want to do it again. So start off slow. Pick a couple of crock pot recipes to freeze up. Grab one or two and just start, but start not so big. But the best way to start is just doubling or tripling the dinner that you're already making and putting them in the freezer. How long do your freezer meals last after you make them? The breakfast ones, I would not go longer than a month, just because of the freezer burnt and everything. I wouldn't go over a month, month and a half. Most freezer meals can last anywhere from 3 to 6 months. A lot of sites that make the meals will tell you that. But mine don't last up to 3 months. We use them. I depend on them, for sure. Depend on my freezer meals. So just because life gets busy, I'm working from home. I have the kids, sports, you know, so I rely on my freezer meals. Oh my gosh. Is the texture of the French toast rubbery when reheated or like out of the pan? No, not at all. No, it's like, tastes fresh, like, not a, yeah. How do you prepare the French toast in the morning to go? Like I said, I'll pop it in the microwave or put it in the toaster. Can you cook and freeze just scrambled eggs? Yes, yes you can. What is your #1 freezer meal of each meal, breakfast, lunch, and dinner? Okay, I do love the breakfast casseroles, especially on the holidays when they're already made. Hello. I would have to say that's my #1. And I'm going to give you a #2 on that, and that is the breakfast burritos, for sure. Okay, for lunch, my favorite freezer meal. We're just starting off freezing lunch, but it's the sandwiches for the kids, honestly. That just saves so much time in the morning, and I don't have to take out everything every day to make the sandwiches. I could just take it out once and make up a bunch, and it's just so easy that way. And dinner, my favorite freezer meal, it's gotta, I don't know, there's so many good ones. Probably maybe the Cafe Rio sweet pulled pork or the Cafe Rio chicken, and that you're gonna see on the dinner freezer meal video. I've made that so many times and froze that so many times. It's just so delicious. Oh, the chicken parm freezer meal. It's like the easy way to do chicken parm. I'll have that link down there. That's a good one. Yeah. Oh, probably our meatloaf, because we freaking love our meatloaf and it freezes so well. Oh yeah. Yeah. And I have a video on that and I'll leave it down below too. I could smell dinner. I'm like, why am I getting hungry? I could smell it. I cooked it at 2:40. I love cooking in the afternoon because I don't have time tonight. Once the kids get home from school, we're going to Jonah's volleyball game, and when we get home they're gonna want to eat like right then. So even if you throw dinner in the crock pot, but if not, if you're using the oven, I love cooking in the middle of the day. It's the best. But I'm loving this series because I'm breaking out and trying new freezer meals. If you don't know the series I'm talking about, for the month of September, I shared a breakfast video with you. I shared a lunch video. Dinners is hopefully Sunday or Monday. That's going to pop up for you guys. And then we're going to do snacks and desserts. And it's so fun because 1, it fills my freezer. And 2, I am trying new meals instead of the same ones that we always have. So I really like that. And I'm definitely going to be making pies beforehand for pie night and Thanksgiving. And I'm going to make a lot more desserts to be able to just pull out and have on hand, because baking is just so time consuming. So I think we didn't do pie night. If you don't know what pie night is, I have like a playlist of videos. You invite people over to your home and have everyone bring a pie. It's an open house and it's like pie galore and it's so much fun. We did it for 9 years at the other house. Last year we didn't do it. We just didn't have it in us last year. I don't know why. So this year will be our 10th year doing it. I think we're gonna do it. We're in a really new neighborhood. Everyone's starting to get to know each other. So I think we're gonna do it. I think we will do it this year in the new house. And of course you guys will come along with me. You guys look forward to pie night. I love hearing your comments about pie night. So, but yep. So I'm excited to do a few things to help for the holidays and get ready, because they can be crazy. My Italian Christmas cookies, I can make ahead of time and freeze those and then frost them when they get out. If you frost them before and freeze them, the icing will crack on you. So I am going to be baking up a bunch of the cookies and freezing them. They come out beautifully. But I want to know down below, what are your favorite things to make for freezer meals? What do you do? If your family loves pizza, make your dough and then roll it into a ball, wrap it up and freeze it. I've just been getting into this too. I thought I'd make a video on it. I was gonna do it for the lunch freezer meals, but I thought, no, I'll save it. I really want to dive into it with you guys and then show you how you do it once it thaws and all that. So that will come. But that's always nice. So when you want, because whenever I want to do family pizza night and the kids get excited and I get excited until it's time and I'm like, oh, I have to make, oh, I have to whip out the machine and like do all that. Oh my gosh. So, and then it doesn't happen. But by doing it this way, making up a whole bunch of dough at once, freezing it, you're good to go. All right, you guys, my alarm went off. I gotta get the kids from the bus stop, go take dinner out of the oven. Thank you so much for joining me. I got pretty much all my laundry done. I just got a little tiny pile. And then, yeah, so thank you for folding laundry with me. I appreciate it. Our next Laundro-Chat, I think we're gonna talk about cleaning and zone cleaning. I got a ton of questions on that were linked to that question for the freezer meals. So that'll be my next Laundro-Chat with you. So thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for helping us hit 200,000 subscribers. Seriously, mind blown. I love you guys and we'll see you soon. Bye.